what happens outside of Austin, Texas is important, but it's irresponsible if we forget that Mike Ramos was our own hashtag, that he was our own reason for gathering and being in the streets. And again, I think it's important for me to say that all these other groups that are using Mike Ramos's name in looting and rioting, that's clearly not what Ms. Ramos wants. So it's one thing to do something in the name of a movement or in the name of whatever they're doing in the name of, but if you really want to be a part of the community and you really want to do what the people that are hurting most want to do, you have to listen to them. So again, I'm here, and I'm going to always be here with Ms. Ramos and the community here, and yeah, I'll leave it to her.
My only child, my son Mike, my baby was shot and killed by Austin Police Department Officer Christopher Taylor 1 month ago. I cry every day. Now I'm in this terrible, heartbreaking club. It's a club of mothers of Black Americans who have been murdered by police. I asked Chief Maley publicly today in front of you all as my witness, Chief Maley, why did you put Officer Taylor back on the street after he killed a man having a mental health crisis last summer? Chief Maley, why was Officer Taylor even on the street and allowed to gun down my unarmed husband on April 21st of 2020? Chief Maley, I am asking you today, why did Officer Taylor have a badge and that immoral, corrupt law enforcement license to kill my son on April 24th, 2020, when he is under criminal investigation for killing Marcus Da Silva last July? I need you all to be witness to my anger and confusion and tears because I'm not getting any answers from Chief Maley. Why hasn't Officer Taylor been arrested? Why hasn't Officer Taylor been fired? Why hasn't Officer Taylor at least been suspended? Why is Officer Taylor still drawing a paycheck from us, the citizens of Austin? Why are we paying his salary when he murdered my son over a month ago and he murdered someone else's son 10 months ago? Why isn't he in jail? I call for Officer Taylor to be suspended. I call for him to be fired. I call for Officer Taylor to be prosecuted for killing 2 people. I call for the police to stop killing. I need your voices. Some days I do not feel strong enough to carry on. I need your help. We must get justice for Mike. There should be a new law to where this happens, that they should be suspended and prosecuted and put away for murder. Justice and for all, Black Lives Matter. Yes. Yes, I can.
Okay. All right, she's going to answer some questions, so please go ahead. Ma'am, how do you feel about all the looting that's going on?
That I do not approve of. That's why I couldn't be there today, what was going on. I've been watching, which I could barely watch, and it hurts me. I don't want no violence. I just want peace and quiet and respect for me, my son, my family.
Brenda, how has this past month been for you? How difficult has it been this past month? How difficult has it been this past month for you and your family?
Oh, I'm heartbroken every day. He was my only one. We were close, so close. He did things for me and everything, clean, and I'm at that age now where I need my son, and now I don't have him. He's taken away.
What was your reaction then, considering what you are going through, when you heard about George Floyd's death? What was your reaction?
In behalf of what? What?
As you're watching everything unfold in the country, what's your reaction?
Same like I said. I mean, I'm going to say it again. They should make a new law to where if this happens, they should be taken away, prosecuted. This should not happen. It has to stop. It's been going on for a very long time. And you can imagine people are upset and more upset of a crowd more and more every time this happens worldwide, you know? I can't see anybody getting killed for no fault by APD. It has to stop. They have no humanity.
Anyone else? Got anything for Miss Brenda?
For the people who are protesting, you know, what do you want them to know? What do you want them to do?
It's just the crazy stuff, you know. I love Austin, you know, and I know big cities are doing what they're doing. But as far as I could just speak for behalf as the mother for Mike Ramos, I don't care for the violence, the firing, the craziness. It should be respected. It should be respected, you know.
How do you think, or how do you want them to push for change?
People go on their own ways, you know, and I know they hurt and they go by it different ways, you know. And me, I'm from the past where I just can't see violence. I can't see violence. It's terrible already as it is, you know, and it has to stop. That's all I can say.
So is it useful to anyone to have a written copy of what Ms. Ramos prepared to say? Yes? Okay, so I will do that. I guess I'll do it out through Chaz's list. Is everyone on Chaz's list?
There's got to be a law for that.
Okay, so I'll try and get that out here really quick, probably from the parking lot. But, so Mike's girlfriend, who was here when it happened, as y'all know, I think she wants to come. I think she wants to say something, but she's having a hard time. So, you know, if you want to wait, you know, she says she's on her way, but I can't promise that when she gets here, she's actually going to feel strong enough to say something. Does anyone else have any questions, or can I let Ms. Brenda sit down?
Ms. Brenda, can I ask you one more question?
Yes.
So now that police have said there was no gun found in his car, do you think they acted with too much force based on just one 911 call?
There was other ways. You know, there's other ways. He was already shot with a beanbag. There was no way for him to go. He's not going to it. There was no way for the cop to go with the rifle and start shooting at him several times. And that's uncalled for. That's murder. That's murder. And I could tell, I know, from the anger of his voice, he was telling the truth, and he kept on telling them he did not have a gun. He's never had a gun. You can tell his close grown-up friends he's never had a gun. And that is wrong. I just didn't care the way they shot him like that. And now my son's gone. It's just crazy. But I'm still going to say there should still be a new law. A new law that it has to stop. It makes me angry.
How should people remember Mike Ramos? Talk to us a little bit about him, what he was like.
He's a sweetheart. People with all the friends, I mean, my friends, they knew him when he's respectful. You don't even have to tell him to throw the trash. He throws the trash. They're like, wow, we don't see that nowadays no more. He is a big Teddy, just kind in heart. And he loved his cousins, they, you know, together. He was just sweet and humble. He would do for people. He would take the shirt off his back.
Thank you.